77 years ago, in 1986, my father made the arduous trek across the Atlantic Ocean from Coimbatore, India, to a small town with a big name in the United States, Princeton, New Jersey. He came with nothing but one suitcase, an ugly blue metal thing that I still keep. He had the hopes of most immigrants in this nation. He wanted to achieve the American dream. He wanted to have opportunities that existed nowhere else in this world. But when I was young, and when I asked my father about what he remembered most about his arrival in this country, he spoke not about abstract American values, but the highways. When I got out of the airport and into the taxi, I was silent, he would say. I had never seen roads so smooth before. In India, the cows walked on the road next to the auto rickshaws, and you'd exit your vehicle with your heart in your mouth because the roads had so many bumps. What my father first noticed about America was that this country had tangible perfection. We not only talked about being the best, we actually were, as evidenced by our buildings, roads, and systems. So when I was young, my father planted a seed in my mind. We Americans practice what we preached. For the past 30 years, I have had the distinct honor of serving in the United States Senate. These 30 years have harvested the seed that my father planted, instilling in me a belief in the power of America. What sets this nation apart from every other is a determination by each of its citizens to create results out of abstract ideas. They say the US government is too bogged up by policy, procedure, and protocol. Nothing can get done, no laws can be passed, because there are too many obstacles in place. But they're wrong. If nothing else, these 30 years have taught me that nothing can stand in the way of American determination. I'm going to take you back about 52 years to the year 2011. I was a high school senior, experiencing that awkward but magical time between my real life in college and my childhood. For me, at that time, anything was possible, and the whole world was at my doorstep. That year, when President Obama delivered his State of the Union address, he issued a challenge to the American public. By 2035, 80% of our energy had to come from renewable resources. That's a lot, people exclaimed. We can't do that. We don't even use 2% renewable now. But at that point in time, we faced a serious threat to our survival: climate change. Remember that? We faced intense danger. Climate change had the capacity to cause intense human suffering from floods, storms, malnutrition, reduced food production, decreasing water availability, and malaria and other infectious diseases. It posed a significant threat to all members of society, as it had potentially disastrous and irreversible social, political, and economic impacts. But in the face of such peril, we Americans did not sit back. No, we toiled and we struggled, and ultimately, we succeeded in dealing with the problem. By 2035, with the help of key legislation in Congress, 86% of our energy came from renewable resources. I'm proud to say that I've helped enact and pass legislation like the Pure Climate Bill. But most of all, I'm honored to have had the opportunity to work alongside some of the most passionate and determined people in this world. At times, I've disagreed with many of them. But at the end of the day, these public servants and I have always shared the same goal: ensuring that America truly is the best nation. That we're not just talk, but that we take our ideas and make sure they have meaning for each and every citizen. I've decided against running for re-election because I believe in America. Coming after me will be some wonderful individual who is fully dedicated to serving this country. I believe in him or her, in the next generation, in what America can do for its citizens and what the citizens can do for America. We bring possibility to life. Thank you, and God bless.